Man, that music will put you to sleep. Jeez. Let's get it cracking now. What up, though? It's Monday. Hope you're having a best day ever. Let's just say that right now. Best day ever. My dog is barking in the other room. That means the squirrels is out, and it's happiness. This is a good Monday. And let me read what my calendar says. You know, I got this calendar with quotes. It says, I think the one lesson I've learned is that there's no substitute for paying attention. Diane Sawyer said that. How about that? So, let's get the whole show cracking. Y'all know how we get down. Just moving some stuff real quick. First of all, welcome. Let me play my man Vince real quick.
Hey, y'all hold up. I gotta watch this right quick. Ow! God, big. Hey, I see you great. Y'all know what time it is. 2 trillion TV. 2 trillion TV.
Lunch and Learn, what up? Shout out to my man, Officer Griggs. Griggs, what the deal, homie? How you, partner? Please tell your wife I said hello. I hope everything's going on over there in the A or LaGrange or south of Atlanta or where y'all be all the time. So today we are talking about the Oscars. It's all about the Oscars. Like the Oscars. That's actually my money jump, but it's about the Oscars, man. We're gonna be, and my question to y'all, like right now, what was or is your favorite movie? Like, what is your favorite movie of all time? Like, I want to know. So we should have knew that the Oscars was gonna be sweet just by the look at the logo. The Oscar, I mean, you know, we've been screaming the Oscar so white, even though it's a gold thing. But look at the logo. Look at all the color in the logo, and that's what we should have. That's when we should have known it was gonna be an international Oscar. You understand me? It was gonna be an Oscar that meant something. Shout out to my man Greg. Greg says favorite all time color purple. Oh yeah, I'm getting mine. This is my festive shirt. Your color purple is your favorite all time? All time? Okay. I was hoping we would go into this. This is what I wanted to go in with people. Like, what is your favorite all time? What is your, you know what I'm saying? Like what? So for me, and my wife knows this, it's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yes. 72, maybe Jack Nicholson's first Academy Award. I think it won Best Picture, Best Director, all that. That movie just changed my life. Like, it was something. I read the book. I had to read the book in school, and after reading the book and knowing who Chief was, like, it did something for me, man. Just his acting, you know, acting like he was crazy, and he wasn't. You know, I really that really did something for me, and all the other actors that was in it, Danny DeVito. But wait a minute, what about the lady that played the antagonist? We talking about protagonists and antagonists today. The Oscar edition of Lunch and Learn. The lady who played Nurse Ratched, she won an Oscar too because she was the worst. She was like a proper villain. Antagonist, protagonist, woo! They went real hard. So shout out to my favorite of all time. My wife is saying Grease, Sparkle, and Purple Rain. My wife is lying because she just made me watch Sparkle. I seen it before, but she made me watch the T.D. Jakes, Jordan Sparks, Whitney Houston one that came out 2012, just over the weekend or Thursday or something. I watched Grease with her before. I you know, I'm a dude. I liked Grease, but I wasn't. I watched my wife. What Grease 2 was on, and her sister cousins was watching it like children, like 12-year-old children. She loved the old Sparkle better. What about that? No, it's a movie she made me watch. The Long Walk, The Walk to Heaven. A Walk to Remember is a movie that she made me watch. She didn't make me watch. We're always watching stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know. We're newlyweds still. We like 114 days in. But anyway, we're still, you know, learning each other. So I watched Grease with her. I'm a Quentin Tarantino fan, so all his movies. I convinced her into watching Kill Bill. You know what I'm saying? Convinced her into watching Kill Bill. What else? Quentin, she saw Django and some other stuff, but when I get her to watch Reservoir Dogs, like that's when I know. Okay, here's a dumb. So A Walk to Remember is a real girl. A lot of women might say, Griff, I like The Notebook. Have you seen The Notebook? The Notebook is so awesome. Just like Kill Bill. See, my wife, no. She watched both of them back to back. You have to watch both of them back to back. Like Kill Bill was the best. Anyway, so a soapy movie, not a soapy, but a real girl movie. So A Walk to Remember is a proper girl movie. Like, by the way, you will cry. And when we say girl movie on this show, we mean a movie that's more towards women and their emotions and stuff like that. But if the way they watch Grease, singing the songs and the acting out all this, I used to go to school with girls who knew the Top Gun movie. They knew the whole movie. Like they would repeat everything, the songs, the movie, but that's how she watched Grease. So watching Grease with her and like her daughter is something else altogether. Bruce said, then Boys in the Hood, I used to daily teach at-risk young black males. It shows the bad influence, bad advice. Yup. Also shows the risk factors you need to eliminate. Most of all, it shows true meaning and friendship in the scene where Cuba Gooding says, Doe, let me out. Let me out. Let me out, Doe. And look what happened. Boys in the Hood is crazy because, being from California and like really seeing that all the time, the way John Singleton put that together was amazing. Between that and his new series, I know he passed a couple years ago, but his series Snowfall, that'll get you right. So back to my my little girl movie. So my girl movie, and this is so dumb, but it's this movie right here. Beaches. Bette Midler. You didn't know you are the, how it go?
My hero.
If you couldn't know. I don't know the words to it, but you're everything that I could, and I could fly. I'm the hero, cause you are the wind beneath my wings. As you go fly.
Flying nowhere with you.
You are flying everywhere with me. Stop it. So Beaches is my first wife when I was 18 in the military and thinking I was grown. That was her favorite movie, and I had to sit and watch that with her, and I loved it. I've probably seen Beaches since 1990, I've probably seen it 11 times. Yeah, Beaches is a good one. But I also want, so let me tell you, let's go right into, and let me tell you why, we're talking about the Oscars for the people that's just now joining, talking about the Oscars, how cool it was last night on ABC. You can catch all the clips of it everywhere right now. But something that was really, so for me, I always watch the movies that are nominated for Best Picture. Like, that's just something that I've done most of my life with my kids and everybody else. Awesome. And my whole life, since I can remember and then my parents got People magazine to their house. So I would be just revved up about the Oscar edition. That was like getting a Sears Roebuck with the Christmas toys in it. Like when I could get that People with the Oscars, the nominees and all that in it. Woo! That was something, that was a big deal. I knew I wanted to be in this business by probably just that People magazine. But what I loved about last night is before the movie. Now, my wife isn't a huge Oscar watcher or nothing like that. But before the movie, I was like, we have to watch Nomadland. We have to watch Nomadland. It's with Frances McDermott. The director is an Asian woman who, she was nominated for Best Director, but if she wins, she would be the first woman of color to win Best Director. So we watched Nomadland. And then I also was like, we have to watch The Sound of Metal. So Nomad, let me explain both of them real quick. So Nomadland is about a lady who lost her husband and she was older and her pension wasn't nothing. And she lost her house and she was kind of homeless, but she had this van. And somebody told her about this group of people that lived like in the middle of the desert. And they all had vans and they was homeless, but not homeless because it was a community and they was living like nomads. That's what that was about. The Sound of Metal was about a dude that was in a punk rock band, the drummer, and he lost his hearing. Like he lost his hearing 5 minutes into the movie. Like he was also nominated. I believe they won 2 Oscars yesterday. He was nominated. He didn't win Best Man. But what an amazing movie. They won Best Sound because how do you make sound for a movie where a dude lost his sound? So that was actually a really, really good movie. And it was a really good depiction of somebody like losing sound like that. So I thought that was cool. But I digress. Let's go right into it. But actually, Nomadland, let me get the list too. 2021 Oscar list. I thought I printed that out. Oscar nominations. Okay. So that's Frances McDermott. You might remember her from Fargo. She also won a Oscar for that when Fargo first came out. But in her category, it was Andra Day for the United States versus Billie Holiday, Vanessa Kirby, Pieces of a Woman. I didn't see that, but I am going to go see that. Carey Mulligan, Promising Young Woman, probably not going to see that. And Viola Davis's Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Now, I did go see that. But Frances McDermott won Best Actress. Oh, shout out to her, H.E.R., the singer. She won Best Song. I thought that was so cool. Let me find out. Best Director was Chloe Zhao. That's the lady that's behind Frances right there for the movie Minari. No. I'm tripping. Chloe Zhao, this lady right here, she directed, wrote, and edited Nomadland. How about that? Yes. And she became the first woman of color to win Best Director. Best Supporting Actor. Now, Best Supporting Actor was weird because it was basically Lakeith Stanfield, the dude who played Judas and the Black Messiah, and Daniel Kaluuya, Daniel from Get Out, dude. And they gave it to Daniel. How about that? I thought that was really weird because they were both running for Best Supporting Actor, And I thought one of them would get Best Actor. I thought he would get Best Actor, and then Lakeith would get Best Supporting Actor. But they both were nominated for Supporting Actor, which is cool because Daniel got nominated for Get Out and didn't win, and then came back and won. He's a British actor too, so if you've never seen him talk, you might be mad. I know a lot of people can't deal with British accents. They don't make me crazy. I actually enjoy it. But in Best Supporting Actor, he was up against Paul Raci, who was the counselor in The Sound of Metal. So when they had to teach the guy how to hear, he had to go to a place, and the guy, Paul, was that guy. He was nominated. Sacha Baron Cohen, believe it or not, for the trial of the Chicago 7. Lakeith Stanfield, like I said, and Leslie Odom Jr. You might know him more from Alexander, but he was all nominated. He also was not, so Leslie was nominated. Her won the Best Original Song, but Leslie Odom Jr. was actually nominated for Speak Now. So he was nominated for 2 last night. One that I really like and I always is the animation. Pixar's Soul, it won. It's a big deal. Wolf Walkers was nominated. Onward, which was really, really good. Sean to the Sheep something, and Over the Moon. But Soul won. Susan said the show is boring without clips of the movies and no orchestra. Well, I mean, you know, we so used to it being so big and grand, but I thought it was moving along. I thought the show, and the whole Oscars was produced by African-American production team. Jesse Collins, he did Sunday's Best, all other award. I just know him. I'm happy for Jesse. That's the homie. So I'm happy for him. So won Best Animated Feature. First animated movie with an African-American lead. That was a big deal. I don't have a picture of this, but My Octopus Teacher won Best Documentary. That's a South African movie about an octopus underwater and how they was going back and forth with this, you know, blah, blah, blah. They was going back and forth. The speeches were endless rambling. Oh, yeah, they was rambling because it wasn't no band cutting them off. The music director was Questlove, not a band. Babe. She really liked it because she saw it fast and moving. So now out next year when it's on again, I'm gonna see how she liked it because they chopped a lot. Best Original Screenplay, which is always a big deal. Like who wrote it? That went to Promising Young Woman. Minari was also in that. Judas and the Black Messiah, The Trial of Chicago 7, and The Sound of Metal. Best Adapted Screenplay went to The Father, which is about a old man or a senior that was starting to get dementia. It's played by what's his name? In the Lima veins, Sir Anthony Hopkins. Sir Anthony Hopkins is the star of The Father, and he also won Best Actor. They thought Chadwick Boseman was going to win Best Actor, but it went to Sir Anthony Hopkins. Visual effects went to Tenet. Now, Tenet is a lot. That's all. You have to be a Christopher Nolan. Like, you had to understand his first movie. He's so curious about time and going backwards and future and stuff like that. So I was happy for that. What else? Oh, Best Makeup and Hairstyling went to Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Mia Neal and Jamaica Wilson were the first black people to ever win in this category. So I'm telling you, when you look at the Oscars and you see all that color, that's what it was last night. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom won Best Costume Design. Okay, but they did show a lot of Pinocchio. So they got a Pinocchio that's coming out this year too. But they had a Pinocchio that came out in like 2019, 2020. So I want to see that now because of their costumes as well. So I thought it was cool that, and I said this, that The Sound of Metal won Best Film Editing, just because it was so put together. It was so well put together. Best production design was Mank. I didn't see that. Best animated short film. I always also like to go see I'm going to go see all those. If Anything Happens, I Love You. That one. Best short documentary, Colette. Tyler Perry won a humanitarian award, the Motion Picture and Television Fund. So the Motion Picture and Television Fund, I learned something last night. So when you have made movies and you're in Hollywood and you ain't working no more, and then you get old and you ain't got no money because you used all your money back in the 40s, they actually have a nursing home for actors and stuff, and not just actors, but key grips. And if you were in the movie, any kind of way, the makeup and costumes, Ma Rainey. Oh yeah. They took their time. They really, you're right, Susan. They took their time. Best sound though. Sound of Metal. So I told you this movie is about a guy who loses his sound. How do you make the audience hear what losing sound is? And it was epic. Go watch The Sound of Metal. It's not what you think. Really, really great movie. Best picture was Nomadland. Like I tell, that's why I keep putting nomads. I keep putting Nomad's Land and can't never find it. It's Nomad Land without an S. Let me see. Best actor, Sir Anthony Hopkins. What a hard category that was in, though. He was the guy from Sound of Metal, the guy from Minari. Oh, and best supporting actress went to Yao Young-joon. Yao Young-joon is a 70-plus-year-old Asian lady, and she won in her movie Minari. And I just thought that was real cool because in this business, it's never over. Like, she hadn't acted in decades. And she just came out and did her thing. So I'm asking y'all today. So I said all that today. Big Oscars here. Let's get some more sound effects and stuff. Big Oscar fan. Just all kind of stuff. I love the Oscars, but I did miss the orchestra because it's different when so what they normally do. Oh yeah, you talking about the lady that won Best Supporting Actress? She was so funny. She was so funny because she probably didn't think she was gonna win. Like most people. Well, I think everybody should write. Like I would have wrote something. Like just because I would have believed I was gonna win. But she just didn't think she was gonna win, and she won. The funny part is who brought her on. Best Supporting Actor the year before was your boy Brad Pitt from Quentin Tarantino's movie. And she was flirting with Brad Pitt. She was like, why you wasn't in Tulsa when we was shooting? Like, then when she got off, she was like, come here, Brad, help me off the stage. Like, it was really cute. It was a good day for the movies, man, because they took a hit. Like, think about it. When the last time you been to a movie theater? So I wanted to go to a movie theater. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to go back to the movie theaters. But watch this. When you want to go back to the movie theaters, look what's playing. I just saw this the other day and I was like, stop it. Okay, I'm on my AMC app that I always go to all the time to make sure. This is what's playing right now. Mortal Kombat, saw that yesterday. Awesome, by the way. I was more of a Tekken than a Street Fighter person. But Mortal Kombat. Godzilla vs. Kong, saw that. You can see Mortal Kombat and Godzilla vs. Kong on HBO Max. Nobody. That's about the dude who plays Call. You Better Call Saul. He's just a very violent. It's a good violent beat somebody up movie. It's really, really good. Saw it already, and then it just get worse and worse. The Unholy, Together, The Voyagers, Miracles, Disney, Raya, Tom and Jerry. So nothing is playing. Wonder Woman, which was horrible. Wonder Woman 1984. And then they got Nomadland and the Little Things and Judas and the Black Messiah. So there's nothing at the movie theater right now that, but you know what I saw yesterday that I can't wait to see? Steven Spielberg directed the West Side Story. Made it a film and directed it. The Steven Spielberg. That's coming out in December. But it's a lot of movies that they just pushed back. Will Smith is playing, I think it's called King Richard. And it's about Richard Williams, Serena and Venus's father. They pushed that back. I know it's a bunch of animation that's been pushed back. Hey, man. So maybe I'm not going to the movies until they got movies to make me say, ooh, I want to see this, this, and this. But right now, the way my living room is set up, I'm just saying, I don't know what your sound bar hitting on and your wireless subwoofer, but the way my living room is set up, and my wife can make popcorn with the caramel like she like in it, it's just gonna take a lot. It's going to take a lot. And I was a movie. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go to the movie twice a week, once a week for sure, twice if I can, with maybe 6 people in the audience. And I was going to this huge one with the Dolby sound and the chairs, with the big chairs. What is you talking about? That's my cousin, Mac Tate. Yeah, he waiting for that King Richard going to be hot. Hey, Bean, I saw that you was, I'm sorry, Mac Tate. I saw that you was redoing a Spider-Man. I keep seeing you playing the father of a Spider-Man. I don't know what that's gonna be on, but I want to see it. Yeah, me and my wife, before we were married, we were at the movies, man. We was at the movies, but Corona, pandemic. I don't know if I should. Have you taken your vaccine? Are you gonna take your vaccine? I haven't taken one, but I've said if it impedes my travel, I'm going to go take one. Yes, Bean, I've been seeing you in something. Let me know the details on that, homie. Let me break it either here on Lunch and Learn or on 2 Trillion Thoughts. Either one. That's my podcast. My podcast was supposed to start last Thursday, but I was waiting for some graphics and it just wasn't. I'm starting it this week. I'll get the graphics later. I'm going to have Brian Aylward from Canada. It will be released this summer. It's a fan film. Oh, yeah, I know what those are. That's dope, dog. That's dope. I saw you with the badge. I was like, come on, Bean. Bean is what we call him. His name is Mac Tate Stroman, but I probably haven't called him. I've called him Mac Tate more times in the last year than I ever have in my life. Like, I've been calling him Bean since I could talk. But, he's grown now, and he doesn't want to be a Bean. We just got our first Pfizer shot yesterday. Oh, sweet. Yeah. So back what I was saying, the vaccine. So I said, I'll take it. This is my thing. And this is not up for argument. I don't take flu shots. And that's it. I don't go to CVS and go, man, so y'all can help me fight the flu. Let me get a flu shot. Nope, I don't. So I'm just not pressed. Didn't get COVID. Been around folk who had it and lived, and never even thought about it, right? That's my brother. That's my baby brother. We all call him Bean. I'm just saying, just for that, we not supposed to say it. I like out here. But Europe said they are all the way open for vaccinated visitors. Now, I lived in Germany for 4 years, so Europe is a mighty area. It's Germany, it's France, it's Italy, it's Spain, it's Amsterdam, it's Europe. So Europe said, and I actually wanted to either take my wife and my daughter to Paris this year because I got a homeboy that lived there. So that impedes my travel. So guess what? I got great insurance. I can call them people tomorrow. Set this thing up. I'm still we supposed to be talking to Dr. Fauci, the Dr. Fauci on the radio show. So I'm going to make Dr. Fauci tell me in between commercials and songs, Griff, you should take this one. I wouldn't take this one. I heard this one is, or this one has a percentage of, I need to hear those. Now, hearing it from Dr. Fauci ain't hearing it from your mama, who my mama actually took her. She took one, 2. I can't remember. Ty, did she take The 1 or the 2. But my mama got it. I think my sister got it. Now, a lot of people around, everybody getting vaccinated. It shouldn't, listen, they should still make it like the flu shot. If you want to take the flu shot, take the flu shot. If you don't want to take the flu shot, don't take the flu shot. But I do understand overseas, because there's different strains of the coronavirus. So South Africa had a strain. India right now is having a horrible bout with the coronavirus. Like it's hitting them hard. I don't know if it just waited last to go that way, but so that's their own Indian strain. You know what I'm saying? But because we're in America, if we go somewhere, they don't want you to bring your American strain into their country. So I get it. I'm not mad. Susan said he will tell you, get the hell vaccinated. This is get vaccinated. This is an unprecedented pandemic. Yeah, you're Canadian though. You guys are so do everything and just be good, and also perfect up there. I love Canadians. The variants are everywhere now. I know, and thank God that I ain't a variant holder of anything. But like I said, it sounds like it's impeding travel now. So let me just sign up for that. That'll be soon. Tonight, I have a show in Oklahoma City. So if anybody is watching, I'm in Oklahoma City tonight. Me and my homeboy Black Ron doing that. We're doing a quick turnaround. It's about 2.5 hours here from Dallas. So we're going to go do the show. Come back, I'm on the morning show. In the morning, nobody knows the difference. But this Thursday, it starts.
2 trillion thoughts. Come on. 2 trillion thoughts. With GRIFF. 2 trillion thoughts. He's got thoughts from the west side. And he took it all the way to the east side. Now everybody just feel the vibe. Now say 2 trillion thoughts, baby.
Woo!
Let's talk about it. Gotta talk about it. Let's think about it. Think about it. 2 trillion thoughts, baby.
I'll probably do it at 7 p.m. We'll say 7 p.m. Eastern. Gotta say that now. 6 p.m. Central. Susan said, what's it got to do with anything? You fly everywhere. I fly everywhere, and wherever I go, I take 2 or 3 tests. So I was shooting a movie in a couple weeks. And when you get there, you got to take a COVID test. The first day on set, you got to take a COVID test. When you leave, you got to take a COVID. So in a span of 4 days, I'll probably take 11 COVID tests. I've done it before. It's a lot, but it is important, and that's all that matters. We want to be safe out here, and we want to be healthy, pretty much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for enjoying me today. Oh, I appreciate it. You hear that, West? Oh, that West, yes. That West, yes, y'all. Banging on that thing. That's going to be fun. And this week's guest is Brian Aylward, a Canadian comedian from Newfoundland. Y'all know I love Newfoundland. But he actually lives in Thailand. How about that? He's been in Thailand for the last 5 years. COVID-19 doesn't care how many tests you take. Susan, see, now that's the judgment. So you get your little vaccine. You just got it yesterday. And now we all, the unvaccinated, shut the hell up. Silver Knight, what the deal, youngin'? What the deal? I thought we was watching a DJ the other day on Saturday night. I thought it was you so hard I had to walk up to the TV screen because I'm partially nearsighted. So I had to walk up to the screen, look at it for 2 minutes and go, oh, that wasn't him. Oh, yeah, this is my Get Ready to Have Some Fun shirt. It was all about the Oscars today. I appreciate you guys checking us out. Susan, I appreciate you judging me just because you got your vaccine. People so dirty. You get your little vaccine, and now everybody else got AIDS. Stop it. Silver Knight, everybody, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Yeah, you're not protected. You ain't safe from me either. Don't do it. Don't even try it. My wife said it was, she knew it was you. She really did. But that's because she has on glasses. I got to go. On my way to Oklahoma City. You guys have an amazing day. Take care. I've already been the government's pincushion. They're not getting me. See? And he was in the military, served, went overseas, been in a number of tours. It's just how you want it. I mean, you know, if my mama start walking funny or something, Susan, you really ain't going to be safe. Be safe out there, y'all. Take care. Stay blessed. I'll talk to you guys soon, man. I'll see you next Monday. 2 Trillion Thoughts this Thursday, though. Holla, 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 holla. Have a good